Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, January 7th, 2016. My name is Cliff Backus, and this is your PushButtonStockTrading.com daily video market review. Much of what we do at Push Button Stock Trading is based in part or in full on William O'Neill's classic book, How to Make Money in Stocks. O'Neill utilizes the acronym CAN-SLIM to identify important elements of what he's looking for in a trade. The I in CAN-SLIM stands for institutional sponsorship, and that reminds us that we want to find stocks that the institutional or professional fund managers are accumulating. The L in CAN-SLIM stands for leader or laggard. It's important that we identify where the leadership in the market is. To that end, we use HGSI, High Growth Stock Investor Spectrum Analyzer, to identify market leadership on a daily basis. So let's get started with that. Yesterday, of the top 100 most powerful stocks in the most powerful industry groups, 29 came from the REIT industry, the real estate investment trust industry. Next, we had integrated utilities with 10 stocks out of the top 100. Mass merchants with 5 stocks, and rounding out the top 5, we have beverages, mortgage finance, healthcare, packaged foods, all with 4 stocks each in the top 100 most powerful stocks in the most powerful industry groups. I want to start today by taking a quick look at the Russell 2000. As you know, I've been saying that the Russell 2000 is the key to this market going forward. We want to see the Russell take out resistance up here in the 1205 area, which it seems in no hurry to do at all. In fact, the Russell undercut this trend line that we had been watching, so we're going to take that trend line out. Right now, the Russell is trading in this down channel, and we'll draw in this channel right here. The Russell undercut support down here in the 1141 area, which now becomes resistance. We're in this downtrend, and hopefully we can stay in this channel. Next area of support for the Russell is the 1079 area. We'll see if we can hold that area. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ Composite. But before we do, the M in the CAN-SLIM acronym stands for market, and to my way of thinking, that's the most important element. Let's take a brief look at the market. Markets sold off sharply yesterday on heavier trading volume. According to our market timing model, we're on a sell signal. A sell signal indicates that we should be off of margin and aggressive traders can sell short. We should sell any long position that if sold at current stop levels would result in a loss. All stops should be at their tightest levels on all positions. Conservative traders may want to hedge their portfolios with contra ETFs. This is an incredibly volatile market. A sell signal indicates that we can short positions. I personally wouldn't want to short or be on margin right now. Wednesday, New York Stock Exchange declining issues bettered advancers by nearly 3-1. New lows continued to easily better new highs, although interestingly, in spite of the sell-off in the market, there were more new highs yesterday than on Tuesday. According to our Ramosi ratio, large capitalization stocks bettered small yesterday and continue to outperform on a 10-day moving average basis. Small caps typically outperform in bull markets. Our Ramosi overbought oversold indicator is showing an oversold condition in the market. Keep in mind, an oversold market can become severely oversold. Okay, the NASDAQ yesterday was down 55.67 points, or 1.14%. We closed at 4835. We seem to have undercut recent support here in the 4900 area, and so that support now becomes resistance. Trading volume yesterday was heavier than the prior day and well above average, giving us a distribution day. For you followers of William O'Neill, we are in a market in correction. We've been in a market in correction since January 5th. Right now, the NASDAQ is bracketed by support down here in the 4506 area and resistance up here, as we mentioned, in the 4900 range. Our market timing model is showing a sell rating on the market, which indicates that we should be off margin and aggressive traders can sell short. We should sell any long position that if sold at current stop levels would result in a loss. All stops should be at their tightest levels on all positions. Conservative traders may want to hedge their portfolios with contra ETFs. Let's take a look at what the S&P 500 is up to. S&P yesterday sold off 26.45 points, or 1.31%. We closed at 1990. Trading volume was heavier than the prior day, giving us a distribution day. The S&P is in a market in correction, has been since January 4th. Right now, the S&P is bracketed by support down here in the 1867 area and resistance up here at its prior support level in the 1993 range. Notice how the S&P has broken below its lower channel line. That area should also act as resistance at this point. Our market timing model on the S&P is showing a sell signal. Got a couple stocks I want to take a look at. Yesterday we talked about Smith & Wesson breaking out of this square box base. We bought the stock yesterday, or I'm sorry, 2 days ago, up in this area. Anytime we buy a stock, we set an immediate 7% stop. Yesterday, Smith & Wesson triggered that stop, giving us a one-day loss on the position of 6.98%. Also, we were stopped out of Becton Dickinson yesterday. Notice how 2 days ago, Becton Dickinson closed at a loss, or below our buy price anyway, below its 21-day exponential moving average. And so when that happens, we put in an immediate stop at the low price of that day. That was Tuesday. We put in a stop right here. Yesterday we undercut that stop, and so we were stopped out of Becton Dickinson yesterday. We only had one position in Becton Dickinson, and so actually we had a half position. And we took a loss of 3.1%. Keep in mind, when we're trading, our primary focus isn't to make money. Our primary focus is to preserve capital, to reduce losses. That's what we're doing here. We're trying to preserve capital, and if we preserve capital, the gains will take care of themselves. That's about all I have for today. If you want to talk about any of the stocks mentioned today or any of our market strategies, please feel free to give me a call. Drop me an email or make an appointment. Come by the office, see what we're up to. Contact information is on the home page. Please take a minute to go to our subscription page and subscribe to Push Button Stock Trading. You can also follow us on Twitter at PushButtonStock. Again, my name is Cliff Backus. That's your daily video market review. Have a safe and profitable day. Keep your stops in place, and I will see you again tomorrow. Please stay tuned for our important disclaimers. All the best. Disclaimers. Push Button Stock Trading Video Market Review is produced and edited by Clifford B. Backus. Mr. Backus is a Senior Vice President of Investments, Technical Analyst, Portfolio Manager, and Partner with the investment firm of Ohanneson LaCours Incorporated. Video Market Review is produced solely for the benefit of our clients, friends, and colleagues. Anything written, stolen, and/or plagiarized in this publication is done without malice. Further, the analysis and opinions expressed in this publication are strictly those of the editor and not of Ohanneson LaCours Incorporated, its affiliates, subsidiaries, or any of the officers or employees of Ohanneson LaCours, Inc. On that note, we submit the following. The analysis, calculations, and evaluations presented herein are based on data and assumptions Ohanneson LaCours Incorporated believes to be accurate, Ohannes & LaCours Incorporated makes no representation that such analysis or calculations are accurate or that such valuations represent levels at which actual trades may occur. This report has been prepared from original sources, except where otherwise noted, and data we believe to be reliable. Ohannes & LaCours, Inc., its affiliates and subsidiaries, and/or their officers and employees or their families may from time to time acquire, hold, or sell a position in the securities mentioned herein. Moreover, opinions may differ from one entity to the next. If we are used in connection with the purchase or sale of any security discussed in this report, we may act as principal for our own account or as agent for both the buyer and the seller. Push-button stock trading is dedicated to the education of friends, clients, and paid subscribers. Push-button stock trading is an information service only. The information provided herein is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell stocks of any kind. Push-button stock trading is created to aid subscribers in making informed investment decisions based wholly or in part on technical analysis. It's possible that at this time or some subsequent date, the editors of Push-button stock trading may own, buy, or sell the investments presented. All investors should consult a qualified professional before making any investment. The information provided has been obtained from sources deemed to be reliable, but it is not guaranteed as to the accuracy or completeness. The editors of Push-button stock trading make every effort to provide timely information to subscribers, but cannot guarantee specific delivery times due to factors beyond our control.